Hello everyone, I'm Michelle DeLuca. Welcome to Niagara Gazette TV. We're on 3rd Street in Niagara Falls on a busy Saturday morning, and I'm going to share with you some of the wonderful videos we have on our website. Let's get started. First up, we have this story coming from the Trek Center in Niagara Falls. You might not know the Trek Center, but it's a wonderful place where entrepreneurs get business advice and counsel. You have a small business idea, you might want to check it out. Anyway, there's a wall there, and it comes to life when you point your phone at it. Watch this.
I'm Roscoe Nagy. I'm the Assistant Director for the Niagara Global Tourism Institute. I also run operations here at Trek, which is a co-working and business incubator in Niagara Falls.
Awesome, and you're going to show us how to use this magic wall. Tell me about the wall.
Yeah, so the wall is run through AR Everywhere, which is an augmented reality platform. So the wall itself tells the story, the journey of an entrepreneur, but we also wanted to invite actual entrepreneurs to tell their specific stories about their journey, whether how they started their business, the ups and downs. It adds another layer of context to all the stuff happening on our wall. So it's always an open invite to entrepreneurs around Western New York. If you've got a story to tell, good, bad, whatever it is about your entrepreneur experience, please reach out and we can have you on our wall. So these walls are actually interactive with the AR Everywhere platform. If you download the app on iOS or the Google Play Store, you could download the app and you could scan the wall for specific videos from entrepreneurs.
And the whole wall is filled with stories. So you just point your phone, people tell you about their journey. This is our friend Mike Bolani sharing his story. And there's many, many more, right?
Yes, and so the quick 20-second videos are also linked to a longer video on our YouTube channel. So what we're gonna do is we have 22 trigger points on this wall. We present 22 live videos, but the YouTube channel, we can populate 200-300 videos of entrepreneur stories around Niagara Falls, Buffalo, Western New York. It's a great way to represent all the awesome innovation happening in our region.
And they can come to this wonderful place anyway and learn more, right?
Yes, absolutely. Reach out to us anytime. We'll shoot the video process takes less than 10 minutes.
And if you want to be inspired, it sounds like a good place to go to be inspired.
Absolutely.
And you said everyone's welcome to pop in and try the wall out anyway and check out the Trek Center, right?
Yes, people always say the journey of an entrepreneur can be a very lonely one. Well, here you are with 200 other folks to be able to share your story about being an entrepreneur.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
No problem.
Take a quick look at this very cool artist from Niagara Falls who's gotten millions of viewers on his TikTok account because of the very unusual performance he does for them, dealing with paint. I don't know if you know it, but there's an outdoor restaurant that's been open this summer outside of Savor Restaurant at the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute. They're serving up wonderful summer foods, and the students there are learning how to cook at the same time. What could be better? Take a look.
Hello and welcome to the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute. My name is Chef Loomis and I'm here with Chef Jesse Dazak. We're here cooking out on the street as part of our summer program. We're here from Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 1:30 for lunch. And starting next week, we'll also be open for dinner from 5 to 9. Today, we've got all kinds of local street food. We got a street burger, 2 3.5-ounce ground beef patties, 80/20 chuck. We season it up. We have our own house-made special sauce, lettuce, tomato, onions, homemade pickles, nice potato rolls we toast up. We have a vegetarian option, a vegetarian burger with the Impossible Burgers. We got a traditional Italian sausage with peppers and onions. And we have a regular street dog, ketchup, mustard, relish.
That sounds amazing. Today's your first day open. How's it going so far?
It's been busy. We've been doing very well. It's a beautiful day. It's probably about 85 out, all sunshine. So we've had a good crowd, a lot of positive feedback. And the students in the bake shop can make the rolls, the cookies. So here we have our double stacked street burger here, 2 3.5-ounce patties, 80/20 ground chuck. Our special sauce, lettuce, tomato, onion. All of our combo meals come with a soft drink of your choice, a house-made cookie from our La Patisserie Bakery. Lamb kafka here, fresh seasoned ground lamb. Pita bread, lettuce, tomato, onion, house-made tzatziki. It's our grilled chicken breast, barbecue spice grilled chicken, homemade barbecue sauce, coleslaw. A traditional New York hot dog, lettuce, tomato, relish, or ketchup, mustard, relish. And here we have our Italian sausage, peppers, and onions.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Have a great season.
You too.
Next up, you're going to meet a Niagara Falls mechanic who has an extraordinary bike collection, which he loves sharing with the public. Take a look. So, Tony.
Yep.
Hello. You have a lot of bikes here.
This is my collection, mainly 90% Schwinns. But
When did you start doing this?
I'm going to say probably like a few years ago.
Well, there's about, how many do you guess there are around this shop?
We started out with 2. We're up to about 80 right now. But
80
people love them. That's what keeps me going on these
Schwinns.
things. You know what I mean? This is all like Hollywood Boulevard, but these are all girls' bikes. These are all Hollywood Boulevards.
These are all Holly. What is that? That doesn't mean anything to me.
No, but
Tell
it's
me.
the model of the bike. You know,
What? Tell me about why it's a Hollywood Boulevard.
that's what Schwinn called them back in the day.
Oh,
Schwinn had a name
Hollywood.
for everything. They had more names for their bikes.
Yeah?
We put a sign up here made strictly for like Hollywood Boulevard.
Hollywood
you know, 'cause
Boulevard.
That's why we put them out every single day.
Well, this kind of looks like an obsession. What's going on here with you?
It just got to be, like I said, people come in here and they love them. And it just inspires me to get more, and people come to me with them. And
where do they just, people come to you
come
and
to
they
me
just
and
say,
ask me
hey,
if I'm interested. I get customers that
Look at
donated
that.
a couple to me. And
well, you just think they want to come. Can we go look at these?
Yeah.
So that's Hollywood
these are
Boulevard.
all the girls' bikes.
And-
These are all your balloon tire bikes.
This is really a car repair shop,
Yes,
right?
yep.
Okay, talk about the balloon repair.
These are all your
the balloon
early
tire.
bikes in the 20s and 30s right here from Schwinn. This is a new one just got actually yesterday.
Yeah, tell me about that one. So what do you estimate? Those are Flying Stars.
It's just a 1 year only. They made it Schwinn. They call it the Flying Star. And this is something they...
Oh, that is
They got a
amazing.
name, and here's got your original horn on it. It's another
How
one.
old do you think this one is? The
This
one
is the 30s.
The 30s. It's
Yeah.
kind of rusty, but
It's-
that's part of its
It's
charm.
all original. It's got the original headlight on it.
Wow.
And like I said, 90% of them are Schwinns.
Well,
You got your JC Higgins here, which is a Sears model bike. That was
Sears
given me
mo-
by a customer.
so it's not a Schwinn, but she wanted to get rid of it,
She
right?
took me to her house, and she asked me, she goes, I want to give you something. So I went to her
Aw.
house, and she was just like, if you don't want it, Tony, I won't be. I said, you're going to give it to me? So she goes, yeah, I want you to have it. She's been my customer for many, many years. So I went and picked the bike up, and then I did her inspection, her oil change.
Yeah.
She comes back later, she has a package wrapped up. There's these tanks.
The
Because
tanks?
Yeah, her husband passed. She goes, my husband had these stored in her
Oh, wow.
in her garage. She goes, I want you to have those too. They go with the bike.
Oh, man. So these bikes have memories. Your
Oh, yeah.
customers'
Customer
memories?
and people come here. They got your older Shelby's here.
Okay.
It's an old.
So what do you think your oldest bike is?
I'd say in the 30s.
In the 30s?
Yep.
Show me more if you don't
This is your
mind.
double here. It's your twin.
Oh, the double
two-seater.
basket. You could go
people
anywhere.
can-
Oh, two-seater.
2 people can ride it.
Oh my gosh! If I
We
haven't
had
seen
customers
a
ride this around the parking lot.
well, sure. Who wouldn't want to do that? Is it hard to ride?
No,
The
not at
two-seaters?
all. No, it's real simple.
What would you part with something like that for?
Would I what?
What would you part with it for?
I wouldn't really part with it. It was
You
a
wouldn't
Father's
part?
Day gift.
So you're a father?
Yep. Oh yeah.
You got that bike for Father's Day. You
I
have
got
3 kids.
Twin boys. And
How old are they?
Boys are 29 and my daughter's 25.
And what do they think about this craziness? They say, why didn't you do that when we were growing
My boys,
up?
they all think I'm crazy, but my daughter kind of like, because my ultimate goal was I love to have like a museum,
Yeah.
to have people come and see what I have, because you have all this stuff, no one ever sees it, so that's why I bring this out here. People see it, brings back memories for them and stuff.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been collecting things for years.
Yeah, but bikes.
I'd say about 3 years now.
Wow. Show me some more.
This is all your earlier, little newer 10 speeds. Do you remember the 10 speed bikes?
Well, they're just sitting here. Nobody's riding them. So what's the deal on that?
People can ride them if they want.
Come on down,
yeah,
right?
They want to try and ride a unicycle. They can
Look
do
at
that
these.
too.
Oh my gosh, the unicycle. That's awesome.
We got this bike here. It's one they brought in a really cool way. She's got a story. I bought it from the original owner.
Yeah, tell me about the banana bike.
Well, people love the banana seat bikes. These are all your, they need that in this style of the seat. But this bike here, I want to get it from the original owner.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you do want to come down and take a ride on one of these bikes, you're more than welcome to. You might want to bring a helmet if you really want to take a chance to take one of these unicycles for a ride. You might want to bring knee pads and elbow pads, because it might take a few times to get that thing rolling. I'm not going to try it.
Good advice,
Yeah.
Tony. Thanks a
So,
lot.
safety.
I hope you continue bringing people happiness for many years to come with all these wonderful stories. Thanks. Thanks, guys. And here's a good story for you. There's a group of real estate investors that have formed a club at the Trek Center in Niagara Falls. And each month, in an effort to learn more about the real estate available to them, they get on their bikes and pedal around downtown Niagara Falls. Take a look.
Hey everyone, Francis Fernando with Red Door Real Estate. I'm here in downtown Niagara Falls. We're doing bike ride number 2, NF Reg Niagara Falls Real Estate Group. And what we do is we meet, we congregate, we have community, and then we ride the streets of Niagara Falls. Today we're starting from 6th and Niagara Street. We're going up 6th Street all the way up to Pine, and we're basically going to go up and down the streets all the way up to 10th. And because we need to refuel, we're all going to stop at Frankie's Donuts and refuel with some good old-fashioned Niagara Falls donuts. So yeah, we've got great community here. We're doing ready bikes, and we do this periodically. Our mantra and our intent is to create and increase the level of home ownership in Niagara Falls. So join us on our bike rides. It's fun, it's community, and at the end of the day, we are appreciating the beauty that we have in Niagara Falls, and we're raising the property values and increasing home ownership. What better thing that can we do for the city of Niagara Falls?
My name is Daryl. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. Right now I reside in Niagara Falls. It was the best move that I made. It's nice and quiet. The neighbors are fine. Just all around beautiful city. What made me move is because, you know, the hustle and bustle of a big city, the crime and everything of this nature. So I thought, you know, maybe we could try Niagara Falls, and it's been a success story. Work right down the street at the Holiday Inn. It's about 4 blocks away from my house. I mean, it's very convenient, and all I can say is, you know, it's very beautiful staying. I would recommend anyone at all to try Niagara Falls. You won't regret it.
Hey, I'm Renee with Red Door Real Estate. I'm super excited for our number 2 bike ride today through Niagara Falls. We're gonna cruise the streets, check out the community, learn more about the neighborhoods, and see how we can turn some renters into homeowners.
Good afternoon, I'm Barbara Bose. I'm with Accessible Academics. On this bike ride today with my fellow members at Trek, we're hoping to meet more neighbors, find out about what's valuable to each neighborhood, about how to improve the quality of life here in Niagara Falls. It's a live, work, and play initiative, and I think we're going to have fun today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ryan McNabb with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. covering part of my area is Niagara Falls. What I'm hoping to gain today on this bike ride is just to get out, see the streets of Niagara Falls, see some properties that need some help, and focus some attention on getting those properties number one up to code, getting people interested in Niagara Falls, revitalizing the falls, and having some fun with some like-minded individuals.
Hi, I'm Pat Whalen. I work here at Trek, and I'm looking forward to having a good time in the sun here in Niagara Falls on this bike ride. It's a donut. Good.
You gonna get a donut?
That would be better than
box of donuts?
fried dough with sugar.
I think apples belong to donuts.
Yeah.
It's a good donut.
And did you know they're making improvements at the Kiwanis Park in the village of Lewiston? Check out my interview with David Train, but note that, first of all, I did the interview and forgot to turn my camera on. He was being very patient with me anyway. Watch. What's going on in Kiwanis
Take
Park
three.
today? Okay, wait.
I'm charging you by the hour
Tell me
pretty soon. Here we go.
Tell me.
We're starting with a new basketball court. And this is the start of it. We put new drainage in the basketball court. And then after they're finished here, we're going to move over. And we're going to start here. And we're going to work our way through refinishing the other courts. The tennis courts. And we're supposed to be putting in a pickleball possibly. And then we're going to start working on the playgrounds and have them cleaned up and redone. Our ball diamonds are in great shape this year. So we'll be expecting people to come out and play.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, Dave. Next up, I'd like you to meet a North Tonawanda chef who, along with his friends, has created one of the best restaurants in the city of Buffalo. He showed us how to make his very special French omelet. You'll want to take a look. Now, Ed, you said you were going to make the omelet for us today that you have on your menu, and I was fascinated that you would put an omelet on your menu. Will you tell me why?
An omelet for me is always like the true test of a cook. It's about speed, accuracy, technique, and also heat control, and the way that you can really control all the elements at the same time to make something really, really special out of a very humble ingredient. This is just 3 eggs and an extra yolk. So that's how we're gonna make an omelet, with a little bit of Parmesan, butter, and that's really it.
Perfect. Can't wait to see it.
All right, so we have just a little knob of unsalted butter, and we preheated our nonstick pan. We're gonna take it all the way up to high now. We're just gonna kind of let that butter melt. You'll notice that as it melts, you're gonna get some moisture that kind of bubbles away, which is what you see kind of dancing. That's any sort of water evaporating out of the butter. And we'll store that for later. So now we're ready to add eggs. I like to scramble them a day in advance.
Really? Why?
And let them rest. It produces a softer curd in the way that the eggs don't become as dense and tight. So now we just add them to our nonstick pan that again has the butter, and we just start to stir with both hands. So I'm pulling with my right hand because I'm left-handed, and I'm stirring with my left. And as you can see, I can lift the pan off the heat to control my timing and my coagulation rate. So we're really going for just kind of a quick thing. This might not be the most exciting thing to do for a family of 10 in the morning, because it might take a little while unless people are sharing. But when we're set up and rocking and rolling, these take about 45 seconds from start to finish.
And you don't add cheese?
We will to garnish, like on top for flavor and also for texture. You can add fillings, and we can go over when to do that. We don't. We just like the traditional kind of simplicity of just eggs with a little bit of parm and coarse salt. Now we have done some fancier versions. At brunch we've done them with duck confit and Swiss on the inside. When truffles are good and in season, we've done winter truffles or summer truffles over top. And even we've done uni butter, which is like sea urchin. And we've done just kind of a bunch of different things to kind of make it feature the eggs, but also the technique.
But apparently this is like no omelet most people have ever had, right?
It's just a lot softer, and there's going to be no color on the outside.
Oh.
In the way that like a great diner omelet is going to have like a nice caramel brown,
Right.
and you're going to be able to see kind of the texture on the outside. This should be nice and smooth and creamy. So you can see all the eggs are starting to come together. And I can control kind of how I'm doing this by how much I stir. Obviously, the more air I incorporate is going to kind of help it cool down faster. So then I'm just going to let this rest for about 10 seconds, and then it'll go back on the pan to release. If I were to have garnishes, now would be a great time to add spinach and ham and all that jazz for, I don't know, Florentine or what have you. And so basically we're just letting this come together. Now you can see that it's really soft, right? Like it kind of looks a little runny, which is a good thing. It's still maintaining heat, so it's still cooking. So right now, we're just gonna pop it back on the stove and give it 10 seconds. So in a real life situation, you're getting your hash browns ready, you're finishing up your coffee, or maybe just taking a sip of your coffee.
Or enjoying some of the chicken flavored potato chips in the restaurant.
The chicken flavored potato chips are always to be enjoyed. So we are at 10 now. So this is where the threefold comes in. So we're going to, scrape it down in the pan. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more butter, which is gonna help it stick. Come off from sticking. And so there it is on the plate. So now we're just gonna flip it, make it a little bit more camera ready. So, just the back of a spoon with a little bit of butter. And so you can see it's very, very smooth. It's very, very soft. And there's absolutely no color. It is kind of like smile shaped. And then just a little bit of parm on top. And we like to finish things with just a little bit of coarse salt, which is like salt that's just bigger with texture. And so that's how you make a classic French omelet.
That is beautiful. Thank you.
Enjoy.
And now, here's a favorite from our archives, Niagara County's One-Stop Job Center.
Hi, I'm Don Jablonski. I'm the Director of Employment and Training here at Niagara County, and welcome to our One-Stop Center. Now, this is where everything starts. When someone walks in this door, the first place they'll go is right over there to our front desk, and they'll register something. They'll register their name, address, and they'll talk to somebody, whether they're looking for work or they're looking for other types of opportunities.
What kind of services do you offer here?
Well, we offer job search services, we offer education and tuition services, we offer interviewing services, resume writing, you name it. Youth, whether you're a 16-year-old or a 60-year-old, because we also work with seniors, we will place them in work, specialized work. So anything that you need as far as employment and training is concerned, here it is. It all starts right here, right at this landing. Here we have a bank of computers that we all use for job search, and those, we have 4 of them that they're brand new with 21-inch screens, so people that have...
Could you say that again? Here we have, because I was moving and I
these
want to...
These are our
I was talking. Okay, do it again. One more time. What are we looking at?
These are a brand new set of computers right along that wall there with 21-inch screens, and that one on the end right there is specifically designed for people that are hearing or visually impaired, so that they can get access just like anybody else. We have a hot jobs wall here, and that hot jobs wall basically is all of our brand new job listings, and people can search that. And not only is it just on there on paper, but it's also online. And this is where the counselors are. This is where all the equipment is. And this is where the listings are. And anything that needs to be done, whether it be for our justice involved or our disability resource or our summer youth, year-round youth, it all happens right here.
Here's another favorite from our archives. My friend Nancy Proof of Sanborn is a horse whisperer. She's in a program that uses horses to help heal humans. It's amazing. Watch this. It may be hard to imagine healing can take place in a horse barn. But for military veterans and others who who have spent time with horses in a program led by these 3 equestrians, a horse can assist humans in finding peace and healing from mental, physical, and spiritual wounds. But how does it happen? What exactly is it that the horses can do?
So there's a transformation that happens. Sometimes it's hard to explain because it happens magically.
Wow. So the vets leave here, they're a little more mindful, they're a little more centered, they're a little more peaceful, thanks to the horse and the
and
little
tools.
Training, the tools that you give.
Mm-hmm. We want to give them something to use when they walk out of here, which is not only body awareness, self-awareness, healthy boundaries, and emotional agility, all skills that we can use in every area of our life to help us not only reconnect with each other, but with the earth.
It's a very, very powerful program with extraordinary results and lots of joy and lots of emotion. And so important because I discovered the power of horses as healers while watching a patient who had a severe traumatic brain injury and dementia relate to the horse and improve their condition with no formal workshop, with no certified trainers, just to observe the relationship of the human and the horse together and to see how beneficial that can actually be. It's very, very powerful. So we took that and we translated it to Wisdom Farm, and now with the 3 of us, we're able to do the workshops and we're able to see some really important doors opening up with some veterans and some other people who have difficulty discussing some of the things that are causing them the anxiety and the stress. And we're very, very proud of this program and very grateful that we've got some funding to help it be at no charge to our veterans.
And when veterans leave your program, how do you see the difference in them?
They're much more open. I feel that they're very open and grounded. They're in a better place mentally. They get to spend the day with these amazing horses and forget the troubles.
And there's no riding involved at all.
No riding involved in this program. Honestly, I think just being with the horse at more of their level on the ground is more healing than becoming the dominant one who has to ride. So it's much more of a level playing field.
Yeah.
So,
and this program works for all humans, right?
Absolutely. It can be open to just about anybody. Anyone that needs any type of healing. There's no better therapy than being with a horse. Something else.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you again.